Stop wasting your entire weeknight scrubbing greasy pans just because you wanted a fancy dinner. You are literally one pot away from the best seafood feast of your life without the mountain of dishes. Most people think a real seafood boil or a loaded shellfish dinner is a weekend-only event that takes hours of prep. I am going to show you how to get those buttery, garlicky flavors on the table in under 30 minutes. We are talking about juicy jumbo shrimp, sweet scallops, and snappy corn all hanging out in one single pot. This isn't just a recipe, it is a cheat code for anyone who loves good food but absolutely hates doing chores. By the time we are done, you will have a meal that looks like it cost $80 at a bistro, but in reality, you probably spent less than 20 minutes actually standing at the stove. Start by grabbing your biggest pot and tossing in a massive chunk of high-quality salted butter. Use way more garlic than you think you need, probably 6 or 7 cloves if you want it to taste like the coast. The smell of garlic hitting that melting butter is going to make your neighbors start knocking on your door. Toss in some halved baby potatoes and sliced smoked sausage to get things moving. The sausage is the secret weapon because it releases smoky oils that season the seafood from the inside out. If you skip the sausage, you are missing out on that deep, savory base that makes the broth incredible. Now here is the big mistake that almost everyone makes when they try a one-pot meal. They throw every single ingredient into the pot at the exact same time and hope for the best. If you do that, your shrimp will turn into tiny rubber erasers while your potatoes stay as hard as rocks. We are going to avoid that disaster by using a simple layering technique that ensures everything is perfect. We boil the potatoes and corn in a seasoned broth of lemon, Old Bay, and a splash of apple juice first. The acidity in the lemon and the sweetness of the juice creates a balanced flavor profile that hits every part of your tongue. Once those potatoes are fork tender, that is when the real magic finally happens. We drop in the mussels and the jumbo shrimp during the very last 5 minutes of the cooking process. The steam from the seasoned broth opens the shells and turns the shrimp a perfect shade of bright pink. When you lift that lid, the steam hitting your face will smell better than any 5-star restaurant you have ever visited. We finish it by draining the liquid and tossing everything in a fresh lemon butter sauce right in the same pot. Add a heavy sprinkle of fresh parsley and a little extra kick of cayenne if you are feeling brave. I served this to my friends last Tuesday, and they thought I had spent the entire afternoon prepping in the kitchen. In reality, I was sitting on my couch while the pot did every single bit of the heavy lifting. You get the crunch of the corn, the snap of the sausage, and the melt-in-your-mouth texture of the fresh shrimp. It is a messy, fun, and incredibly delicious way to eat that brings everyone together at the dinner table. If you want more recipes that save your time and your sanity, click the video on the screen right now.